I figured I'd come out and make this video before the rain starts. It was a pretty sunny day, and then like the clouds came out of nowhere. So, today it was a good day so far, right? Made the videos that I enjoy. I enjoy doing the outfit stuff. That was really fun. And then did VTuber clips of the day. And then I saw this amazing video talking about being like the weird black kid. And it made me realize, like, yeah, of course, I'm the weird black kid as well, right? Growing up, I went to majority white schools in elementary, and then around like middle school, high school, middle school was majority black. And then high school, I went to the Mexican school. And then ended up moving to like a majority black, but like a more of a mix as well of Hispanic, black, and white. And, just growing up, of course I'm black, but what is it to really be black? It's kind of hard for me even to really put it in words, right? Because racial connections, it's something that is definitely important to whatever race you are, like to be connected to your heritage and to your roots. And I think it's going to become a bit more difficult in the future, of course, when more people are race mixing and as generations go by, it's like, oh, my great, great, great granddad is Asian or something like that, right? So trying to get in touch with your cultural connection and your roots usually basically just go off your skin color. I'm black, so I should hang out with other black people to try and get, more culture and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with it, of course. But, I feel I don't really get that opportunity as easily being in Asia. Not to say that there aren't any, groups of black people. Like there's several actual group chats and stuff like that. I'm just not a part of them. Mostly because whenever I'm trying to find connection, you want to find stuff that you can really connect with, right? So I'm the weird black guy in Asia. I'm not just the weird black guy in the States. I'm just who I am as I am as an individual. And it's just it's hard a little bit, right? Because, part of living is having a community. And, it's a little hard for me because I've always been introverted, as I've said many a times. But now that I am, creating connections and creating these friendships, it's a little hard at the same time because now it's like, everybody is living their own lives, right? And with a community, you feel more comfortable being yourself, but I'm already comfortable as myself. So, how to find people that are like you and enjoy the things you do, right? Like even the community I have now, shout out to my community. I appreciate you guys. But it's like, even I don't really fit in with my community. And it's crazy because it's like majority of my community, like at least what I've seen that they like VTubers, right? And even though I enjoy VTubers, that's just not my life, right? So I can't really connect with them on that. Like, yeah, we can connect with the stuff that we watch and we enjoy and have fun with. But I'm looking for a deeper connection that it's just super hard to find, right? And like when I was gaming, of course, I had a community. I still have that online community, 3W, and they're cool people, and it's nice to be able to hang out when I can hang out, but I'm not always around because I don't always game. For me, finding my connection, I think the best way for me to really do it is through the internet. But I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out, right? Like the whole point of, making these types of videos is showing my growth as a person. So of course I don't know everything, right? When it comes down to trying to become an individual and thinking for yourself and, knowing the world is its own perspective in itself, right? You have a perspective on this tree and I have a perspective on this tree, and it might not be the same perspective, but we're both talking about the same tree, right? Sure, we could talk about that, and that's cool and all, but what else is there to really, drive the point home that, we need each other? I'm trying to grow into the best version of myself, You know, how can I find other people that are also doing that? And I think that's honestly like the community that would be right for me. People that want to do something more, and I'd love to hear like their experience on them finding themselves. You know, not just woke like, oh man, you know, but like talk about stuff that involves like the trials or what you have to do to get better, and like bounce ideas off of each other on just becoming more of ourselves. But I also think, you know, it's not that big a deal. It's a big deal in the fact that I do feel loneliness even around friends and family and stuff like that, because we don't have like the connection. What is the connection? You know, I have no issues with people that, you know, even when I find connection in like the little things, like say we both enjoy eating fruit. You know, that's good enough for me. Hey, we could just talk about fruit. But what else? What else is there? And I like to learn more about other people and the things that they enjoy. And I try and, you know, I try and absorb why they enjoy what they enjoy. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is a new perspective. You know, maybe I could put it into my life, or maybe it's just a fun fact that I know about you now. But trying to find these groups of people, it just comes with time. 100%. I think the more I make videos like this, the more easy it is to actually find the people that I am searching for, to put it out into the world. And then one day the YouTube algorithm might just bring them over and they're like, oh, yeah. So yeah, that's why the Discord is still around, you know. You never know who will pop in and say, hey, right? And I think, you know, it's cool to have the Discord and it's cool to have the community that I do have. But I'm also still trying to figure out, you know, more of myself. And I want to figure out more of just, oh, excuse me, sorry. I didn't mean to hit the table. I was trying to cross my leg. I like to sit cross-legged. It's good for your lower back. But I'm trying to figure out more of just how to live, honestly, right? I live a good life. I don't know why my voice cracked there. I live a good life. And I want to live more of it, you know. It's nice to have this. It's nice to be able to just share my thoughts into the world. And I get that's, you know, people don't hit subscribe for that. They hit subscribe because their enjoyment of something might be specifically the one thing that I've done before, right? Because there's a lot of stuff on this channel. You know, I've even done food reviews, and maybe sometimes those will get a comment here or there. And I'm like, dang, I totally forgot I made this video, right? Or a video I made on something, I get a new comment and it's like, oh yeah, I did talk about that. You know, I'm very multifaceted. I enjoy many things when it comes to life. And maybe I have a bit of, what's the right word to put it? My old self, my younger self, it was easier to just love one, two, or three things. So to find a community around those 2, 3 things is definitely more easy. And it felt like I was able to build deeper bonds through these couple things that I enjoyed. But the more that I go and enjoy life, the more that I enjoy more of life. And it's like I want to share my passions. I want to share what I enjoy. It's just a bit lonely. It's a bit lonely enjoying a lot of life. And here comes the rain. I'm not crying. The rain's in my eye. Roy Mustang. It's a good character. Full Metal Alchemist, if you've ever seen it. Right? I enjoy anime, but I enjoy like a lot of old stuff. Sometimes I get lost in thought. But what I mean lost in thought is my thoughts consume me. So I'll sit like this and I can like think, just what am I going to say next? I wish I could turn it off and then just say it. Say stuff. Like I do say stuff that comes from the heart, of course. But I'm also trying to articulate it properly, which maybe I should just say it. Just say how I feel. Like no thinking, just say words that just come out of my mouth. But you also have to watch what you say because words are very powerful. But I don't say anything negative. Maybe I should just speak Good things, good things. Oh, you can do it. You have the power to become anything you want in this world, and it's just up to you to go and grab it. You just need to follow it, follow it. There's something inside all of us that tells us, you're good at this. You also feel very passionate about this. You should follow this passion. And then you get this thing in the back of your mind that says, oh man, that's a crazy idea. Don't do that. Man, forget that, bro. Stop listening to that guy. He's a hater. You have a hater in your mind that's called anxiety that hates on all of your progress and all of your work and all of your success. Why does it do that? I don't know. It's just something we all have, right? The social pressures and the social stigma of always having to, whenever we're outside, we try and conform to society, which is good. We should 100% conform to society, right? But you should also, stand out a bit more of your own personality. I think that's what we do with our clothing, right? I wear a bright red shirt. Somebody right next to me is wearing all black. So that, that's how we, I guess, spread our significance out to the world. You could also see it, in the way people talk. How do they talk? Are they timid? Are they shy? Are they confident? Are they loud? Are they expressive? Are they confident and loud, but they also let you talk? I think it's something that we all just find in ourselves, right? It's something we find inside of ourselves. It feels good. It feels good to say it too. And it feels good to just bring it out into the world. I never really hope for views. What I do hope for now is hoping that it finds the right people. No matter how many people it is, whether it's 600, 6,000, 4,000, 40, 3, 30, 300, as long as it reaches the person that it needs to reach and it makes them feel good. That's what I like. I like having to say something and it just resonates and it makes you realize that's what I've been trying to hear. That's what I'm trying to look for. Something to help me keep going because life is hard, man. Life is 100% hard. But it's also up to you to make it easier for yourself. You got to get up at 6 a.m. to go to work. Let's put on some good music while we get dressed. Let's put on something to make us feel good instead of just wallowing in the dump. Everything we do in our life is temporary. When I was enjoying being part of the gaming group, Gamers Little Playground, I enjoyed it. I loved it. I love playing video games for a job. Seeing the people in the comments that whenever I started doing it for so long, I started putting like my little moments inside, like my essence inside the video. It wasn't just kill the bad guy, go forward. It was like duck behind cover, spray the bullets around like it's real life. Even though I'm not hitting my target, I'm suppressing my target like if it was real life. And some people get it and some people don't. But the people that do get it, that understand, it makes me feel good. Like, hey, this person understands what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to create, and they respect it. And I love that, man. I absolutely love that. So, now that I'm making these videos that are, of course, more personal, it's nothing new. I've been making personal videos since I was 14, man, 14, 15, expressing myself through, creative edits and stuff like that. And I have no issues going back to creative edits. But that's for the future. That's not for right now. For right now, 26-year-old Sean, it's time for him to just spill his guts out to the world. And hopefully something good happens. Hopefully he makes some more friends on the way. Hopefully he runs into creative friends, people that also love to create entertainment and expressing themselves. Maybe that'll, kick him into the next gear to become the next better version of himself, because right now I'm becoming a better version when it comes to external and internal factors. When it comes to external, trying to build connections, trying to build friendships, and trying to take care of these friendships, because when you share a piece of your life with somebody and they share yours, you form a connection, man. And how strong that connection is up to both of you. But it's also mostly up to you. You decide whether you want to hang out, whether you want to build a stronger bond. And it's not easy because now you have to set time that could be for yourself, for others. And the more people that you meet, the more you have to do that, the more that you can become lost in yourself. So it's good to find that healthy balance. Monday through Friday, I'm working, I'm making videos, but I'm growing, I'm trying to become more myself. So it's easier for me on the weekends when I do go out, when I do meet new people and I form these connections, and all the thoughts that's been running through my head all week, I finally get to spill them out in front of other people and see how they react. And so far it's been positive. I meet these people and they want to share their lives with me, and I enjoy it, but it's hard at the same time because I can't be there all the time. People invite me out. I can't always just go. I still have stuff that I need to achieve. I still, am finding myself. I'm still an introvert. I just say stuff out loud now. There's no difference. It's still the same me, still the same Sean. But I know eventually I'll be able to actually go out and do more. Right now, I believe where I'm living at right now is super comfortable, and I think it's just everything I've wanted. And then once you get everything what you want, you realize, hey, there's other things that also matter. So it's good to have this garden. It's good for the background scenery, but I'm also excited to see what's next in my life. Every year, we have a New Year's resolution, and that's what we want to do for the year. Mine was becoming a better version of myself, which I've achieved, and I will continue to strive till the next year. I think next year would be more, let's actually, go out and meet people and explore more of that. So right now it's like more meditation, figuring yourself out. And these are tools that I will always use, for my personal success. The Muay Thai, the martial arts, that's a discipline. Reminding myself, hey, don't just sit on your ass all day. Actually go out and achieve something physically that makes you stronger. Not only that, it lets everybody else know, hey, you're serious about your life. Meditation, so I can focus on my inner self, so I can grow to be better, because I know I can do better. So I talk to myself every day, figuring it out. Having a partner here. Fern is here. I enjoy Fern's company. She's teaching me what it's like to live with somebody else. And I know what we have isn't permanent, but I enjoy every moment of it. I'm not just saying, oh man, I can't wait till this is over or anything like that. Like, no, I enjoy the moments. I enjoy it all. All of it is enjoyable. And I know it's all temporary. And that's what makes it hurt even more. Knowing the connections, the bonds that I make with people that I meet, it's all temporary. All of it's temporary. And the more that you engage and you enjoy these behaviors, the harder it is whenever they do actually go away. But that doesn't mean you don't create them. It's worth it. 100% it's worth it. Thank you for watching again. Cop Kun Cop. Thank you, and Ty. I'll see you guys tomorrow.